and our health and our lifestyle. We've taken a couple of weeks to talk about diseases, sicknesses, and all of that, and it gets more interesting by every Thursday that passes by. And I just keep looking forward to the next Thursday to know what to eat and what not to eat, and what more I can learn about my food, my diet, and my health. So, welcome to the program. It's Diet and Health on Memory Thon 6.5 FM. Thank you so much for staying tuned. My name is Sharon Mandor, and of course, I'm here with Dr. Itoro Paul, the CEO and founder of Diet and Health Foundation. Good evening to you, Dr. Itoro.
Good evening, Mando. How are you?
I'm doing good. Well, after all the scolding from off the air, I think I'm trying to, process everything you just said.
How did you see the rain last night?
Yeah, it was cold. It was different
Oh
from
my
other
God.
days.
It was good.
You
Oh
know,
my
with
God.
all the heat.
It
Well,
was
thank God.
the rain made the farmers glad
I was
because
I was happy. I slept like a baby.
I could see the excitement in the faces of the farmers, including us. But the farmers were more happier because of the rain.
And I'm sure you enjoyed it.
Yes, I enjoyed it.
All right, so I know that we're talking about something really, really, really interesting today. Let me spill it before we go into that. We're talking about why people get sick, because I know for weeks we'll be talking about different sicknesses,
Yes.
the old people sickness,
Yes.
cardiovascular diseases, and all of that. And people really like to know, why are we even getting to this point in the first place?
Where we're sick.
Well, exactly. So before we get into that, I'd just like to know more about diet and health.
Okay, diet and health is just here to educate us. We're here to educate the public because it looks like the public, keeps on doing, the wrong thing from time to time, even when we have, corrected, educated, and then do everything we can to let the right thing be done. But the people keep on doing the wrong thing. So that's why diet and health is here. Diet and health is here to help you, teach you how best you can eat your food. Because we've come to understand now that food is medicine. And if food is medicine, how best can we eat this food to actually serve as medicine? Okay? Now, many questions are answered on daily basis is how is food medicine? Do you mean if I eat gari is medicine? If I eat beans is medicine? If I eat rice is medicine? And I told them every food that God has given to us, there's a way you eat it and it serves as medicine. There's also a way you eat it and it serves as poison. So it's either you eat poison in food or you eat medicine in food. That is what diet and health is here to help you. So diet and health is here to teach you preventive care. Preventive care, how you can prevent one sickness or the other. Because you see, like we're about to talk about why do people get sick today, many people never knew that they can actually prevent the degenerative conditions. Because they feel that, they are at the mercy of sickness. Anytime you come, you just take it as a will of God that anybody can get sick. No, you can prevent one sickness or the other. You can prevent it, kidney failure. You can prevent, prostate problem. You can prevent, even though we are told that prostate can always happen to men, but you can prevent it as long as you have working with the awareness that this thing can happen to every man. So every man needs to be aware that there's a way you can live your life and you prevent prostate problem. You can prevent diabetes. Yes, you can prevent hypertension. You can prevent ulcer. In fact, all sicknesses can be prevented, of course. And then when we talk about elderly people's sickness, as we've been talking about in the past few weeks, you can also prevent elderly people's sickness. The sickness they say, old people, they sick this one, you can prevent it even at your old age. That is why diet and health is here. Diet and health is here to teach you the ABC of proactive methodology, how you can actually prevent one sickness or the other. And besides, we also do seminars. If you invite us to your church, invite us to your corporate organization, you invite us to talk to your staff, invite us to anywhere, for conference and workshop, we are ready. We'll give you the best and we'll help you to reduce what we call medical overhead. So that's why diet and health is here. So you can find us at number 4 Udememose Street off Vision Road, Sokara 4 to you. But you can also call us on the number 090-6820-5671. 09068205671. We can also help you if you've been in any condition, like I told you, any of those health conditions that you've been on drugs for quite a long time. You have been on drugs for maybe 1, 2, 3 years, and they say, take your drugs, so take your drugs. So we can help you reduce the intake of drug and ultimately stop the drugs with food. So just find a way and reach to Diet and Health Office. We'll sit down and discuss with you how we're going to go about this, and before long you'll be happy.
There's something you've been saying for the past 2 weeks now,
Yes.
and I like that particular line, and it has, stuck with me, and I'd like, more awareness on that line, and that is, sickness is not the
Indispensable problem of aging. You must be
Exactly.
old, but not must be sick.
In other words, you can, it's not compulsory for you to have what your forefathers
No,
had.
it's not possible.
Thank you.
Some people say that sickness is because it's in our genetic makeup. But I tell people, I say, no. If you change the lifestyle that your father lived, your mother lived, if your father died with diabetes, hypertension, stroke, you may not have it at all until you die, because you have decided to change your lifestyle. So it is not the indispensable problem of aging. And that I also tell people that genetic or gene is a loaded gun. It is food and lifestyle that pull the trigger.
Deep.
Gene is a loaded gun. It is the food and lifestyle that pull the trigger. So
Break that down.
you can overcome genetic predisposition if you change your lifestyle. As simple as that. You can overcome genetic predisposition. That everybody in your genetic makeup must seek diabetes, must seek hypertension. No, I disagree with that. The moment you change your lifestyle and you are conscious that, I must not eat this, I must not do this, man, all your sisters may seek the sickness, your brothers may seek the sickness, you will not seek it, because you have deliberately decided to through the other path.
That makes a lot of sense, because most of these big illnesses are actually caused by, poor lifestyle. That's the thing. When you get to see things like diabetes and hypertension,
it's poor lifestyle,
and all of that, you get to realize that no, it's not from the village, or it's not from. It's really just your lifestyle, what you're taking in. Yes. Okay, so I feel like we have already delved a little bit into the topic.
Yes, we have.
But let's get to know, what are some of the reasons that people fall ill?
Okay, the reason I'm talking about why people get sick. So pay attention. If you like, take your biro, write down, or record what I'm saying, so that tomorrow you sit back and then you listen to it over and over and over again. It will guide you. People ruin their lives by their own stupidity. So why does God get blamed? You can't blame God. And why is this thing happening to me? People ruin their lives by their own stupidity, so God must not be blamed. Now, the foolishness of man perverted his way, and his heart fretted against the Lord. I can quote the Bible from the book of Proverbs 19 verse 3. That's what it says. It said, the foolishness of man perverted his way, and his heart fretted against the Lord. So people just do things in their own way. So whatever consequences that come is not God's problem. Okay? Now, another one is this. Many people consider sickness as something that is inflicted upon them. That's the way we have been thinking. Everybody must be thinking, or may have been thinking, that whenever they get sick, it is the enemy. Sometimes they could suspect their neighbor, suspect their colleague, suspect somebody in the market selling with them.